What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sky Jordxn. In today's video, I'm back with another vocal melody hack for you. Not Joey, he walking out the door, and even a person that disliked this video. In this vocal melody hack, we're gonna be talking about how to improve your sound as an artist. The first thing I need you to understand is that every artist right now is currently at a different stage in their career. You know, somebody's probably been doing it for 10 years, 5 years, 8 years, 7 years, 3, 2, 1, 2 months, 6 months, 3 days, 1 day, a couple hours. You probably just decided to become an artist. Like, this is what we need to understand. Different artists are in different levels or different stages, however you want to call it. So it's like everybody needs to improve differently. So I'm gonna go over a few things that can help a majority of people improve, and it will be more videos on how to improve your sound as time goes further. And the first thing you need to understand about improving your sound as an artist is you got to analyze your sound. Like, figure out where you need to improve at. Like, you can't improve if you don't know where you got to improve at. You're probably gonna be like, I don't need to improve nowhere, I'm already legendary, I'm a GOAT, and Where your fans at? Where your millions of streams? Where your plaques? You know what I'm saying? Where your deal? Like, where is everything at? Because everybody can always improve on something, because nobody is perfect. All right, so when it comes to your songs, your sound, we need to understand, like, are the beats you picking the wrong beats? Because most of the time people make good songs, but they put them on bad beats. The beat selections be terrible. If you have a bad beat selection, get help when you picking beats, man. Like, get with somebody that understands, like, the type of songs you make, that can see down the road, like, yo, like, this beat, you'll probably do good on this beat. Like, we probably should put this song on this beat, you know? Is the beat quality trash, right? If the beat quality is trash, we got options, right? We can get better producers. We can get somebody to remake the beat. We can get the stems, you know what I'm saying? Buy the stems. Mix the stems yourself. You have your engineer mix the stems. Like, it's ways around improving the beat quality. Most rappers need to understand you're not stuck with the quality of the beat that you get, because you can always get the stems. All right, that's what we need to understand. Artists, you can get the stems, you can mix the stems yourself. If you don't like how the beat sounds, you know what I'm saying? If you want the kick to hit a little bit harder, get the stems, make the kick hit harder. You want the hi-hats down a little bit, get the stems, change the hi-hats. You know, you want the 808s to hit a little bit harder, cool, get the stems. You want to change the 808 pattern, get the stems, get a producer, remake the 808. But when it comes to the quality of mixes, if you don't like the mix, you got to figure out what you don't like about the mix. So your mix is too bright, your vocals too bright, they don't sit enough, they sit too low, they sit too high, they distorted, too much reverb, too much delay going through the whole song. Like, if we got too much delay going through the song and you don't like it and it's throwing your sound off, learn how to use automation. Automate the delays, and if that makes your song sound better, cool, you just improved your sound by learning, applying automation, you know? So it's like, it's different ways to improve your sound, because you don't, improving doesn't mean changing it drastically. A lot of people think when they hear improve, they be like, they got to make it way better. Like, it might be a slight adjustment that you got to do to your mixes to get your vocals to sit better. You know what I'm saying? You might be adding too much air. You know what I'm saying? You might be subtracting too much. You might be compressing too much. Like, if you fix these things, this improves your sound. So when it comes to improving your sound, we need to analyze and see where we need to improve, right? Do we need to improve the writing, right? Sometimes we need to improve the writing. Do we need to improve the vocal performance? Like, what do we need to improve? So you need to get a piece of paper or write in the comment section below, what do you need to improve on? Like, sit back, think about what it is that you really do well, and the things that you don't really do well that's kind of holding you back. That's what I need you to do, because if the mixes is the issue, we can fix that. You know what I'm saying? If the beat selection is the issue, we can kind of fix that, because I know a lot of people be set in their ways about the beats that they like, and they don't really be trying to hear people when people be like, yo, you don't need to use this beat, it's not a good beat. And people be set on, it's like, I know this is a good beat, but sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So I always keep that in mind. Like, we got to analyze it, we got to write it down, and we got to be honest with ourselves. All right, so we can't improve if we're not honest with ourselves about the things we need to improve on. And the second thing that can help you improve your sound as an artist is the gear. Like, what kind of gear do you use, and do you think you can get a better sound if you had better sounding gear? I'm not saying you just gotta go and spend $30,000 on studio equipment. It's like, do you need to upgrade like a mic? You know, do you need to get a eyeball or a Comet? Do you need to get the Autotune? Do you need to get a windshield? Do you need a pop filter? Like, do you need a shock mount? Do you need a new stand? Like, what do you need that can help improve the sound? All right, do you need a better DAW? Do you need better plugins? Like, what is it? Like, are you tired of using free plugins? All right, do you need like some third-party plugins? Like, what it is that can help improve the sound with the gear? Like, because gear sometimes helps. Like, you might have some bad headphones that aren't good for recording, they're not good for mixing, and you're using them and you're not really hearing everything that you need. You might not have no monitors, right, where you can't hear everything that you need. You might have a bad microphone, you might have bad cables. Sometimes you might have a bad cable. You don't want to have a bad cable, you might want to upgrade your interface. Like, what is it that you need to upgrade? Because sometimes that can help improve your sound, like a different microphone, because microphones matter. So if you're using a microphone and the vocals come through too bright, you might need a more balanced microphone. You know, that's the thing. So it's like, they got mics that are brighter, they got mics that are balanced, they got mics that are more powerful in like the lower range of the voice. So it's like all of that plays a part in what you're doing. You know, if you need to get like weighted blankets to put in the corners of the room, on the floor, like what it is that you need to improve your sound, because everybody needs something to improve the sound, because that's the number one thing. Like, a lot of people like, I need to improve like my sound, I need this gear to improve this. People are always upgrading their equipment. Like, you might need a better computer. Like, what is it? Like, just think about the things that you could do that can improve your sound when it comes to gear. Like, just think about it. Like, think about the things that you really need ASAP, and things that you can get over time that might help. Because not every single time you buy a new microphone is gonna help your sound, right? It might not be the microphone. That's why, like, you know what I'm saying? It might not be the mic, it might be the mix, you know, it might be your computer, it might be your speakers or something like that. You might just need other things. Like, don't always think it's the interface or the mic. You know what I'm saying? It's not always the interface or the mic. It might be the lack of knowledge or the plugins or something like that. But it's like, you just got to think about it. Sometimes it might be the microphone, because I know people, they just put a Xbox headset on and record that way. You know what I'm saying? And they wonder why, like, sometimes their voices don't really sound full and stuff like that. It's because it's like, I mean, you working with what you got, but I mean, you gotta like upgrade certain things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, where do you need to upgrade at? Because sometimes the upgrade helps, and then sometimes the upgrade don't help. Everything stay the same because you upgraded the wrong thing. So what I'm basically trying to say is, if you need to upgrade the equipment that's gonna help you, not just the upgrade equipment just for looks. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna help, get it. If it's not, don't worry about it. And the third tip I got for you on how to improve your sound as an artist is to be real with yourself, man. If you've been mixing your songs yourself for a long time and your sound is inconsistent, you're not liking your mixes, they too bright, they not hitting right, like stuff just don't sound right. No matter what you do, if you watch the videos, pay for the classes, take the classes, buy the templates, buy the presets, watch every single video on YouTube, and you still can't get it right, you might need to hire an engineer. You know what I'm saying? You can get the song as good as you want to get it and send it to an engineer. Maybe they might be the missing piece to your sound. Like, a lot of people don't want to bring other people in because they don't want to like have people taking credit for something that they did. But it's like, the real sound is going to be your voice, right? Because your voice is your voice. That's half of your sound right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the plugins and stuff that you add, that's different. You know, that's enhancing what's already there, because you can only mix what you got. So if the mix ain't the problem, it might be the recording. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta be real with yourself. That's why it's like going back to analyzing. Like, all of these tips stem from analyzing what's going on. Like, we can't fix what's wrong unless we admit what's wrong. So if you can't mix for real, like, stop trying to force it. You know what I'm saying? You can learn along the way, but if you want to put music out and do all this and that, like, you can mix the song and still send it to somebody else to get a second opinion, right? You gotta be able to trust people. And the fourth tip I got for you on how to improve your sound as an artist is to connect with your songs better. I made a video a couple months ago talking about how to record with energy. And energy is very important. This goes with the vocal takes, right? Because we can only mix what we record, right? we can only mix what we record. That's probably gonna be a common saying on this channel. Like, you can only mix what you record. So when it comes to your vocal performances, yeah, that plays a part. Like, people get to feel like the personality, they get to feel the vibe of the song in the vocal performance. So if you're putting in a blah, dry, no emotional, no like attachment whatsoever to the beat or the song, it's like, it's never gonna work. So if you want to improve the song, improve your sound, improve your vocal performance. Because if I listen to a sad song, I want to feel sad when I listen to it. Like, I want to reflect and think about sad things that's happened. You know, if I hear like an aggressive song, I want to think about times where I was mad and just like, or I'm mad and I just want to just connect with the song. Or if I want to think about a song that's like conscious and like make me think, make me want to inspire me to go do something nice for some people. Like, I want to be able to feel that, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think about it, when you play music for a certain reason. Like, you might be on the way to a party or the club or something like that, you're gonna play lit music, you're gonna play what gets you hyped, because you're already like, I want to get put in this zone. If the person is like, if Lil Baby was rapping not like turned up or just lit or just putting the emotion into the song, they wouldn't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't hit the same. If Travis Scott didn't perform the way he performs vocally, the music wouldn't hit the same. If The Weeknd didn't perform the way he performs, the music wouldn't hit the same. If Playboy Carti didn't do the baby voice the way he does the baby voice, it wouldn't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? So the vocal performance is everything when it comes with your sound. So it's like, figure out what you need to improve on. Are you lacking energy? Are you giving too much energy? You don't know how to control it? Like, what is it that you need to improve on? What's stopping you from connecting to the song? Like, are you happy trying to do a sad song? Like, if you can't tap into that sad emotion, just come back a later date when you're feeling sad. Don't force yourself to create. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you can't connect to it. Like, performing is like, it's an art, man. It's an art to this. It's just like acting. So you want to go in the booth, you want to, or your room in front of the microphone, and just get it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the beat makes you feel a certain way, leave it on the beat, man. Just leave it there. Alright, so if you want to improve your sound, make sure you always take the steps to improve your vocal performances. Because if you improve the performances, the mixes will follow. Alright, and the fifth tip I got for you on how to improve as an artist is to improve the quality of your voice. And this can range from just taking care of your voice to just taking like singer lessons, vocal lessons, learning how to breathe correctly. Yes, learning how to breathe, because you can take lessons on how to breathe and breath control and stuff like that. Just improve the quality of your voice, because, you know, yelling, drinking, you gotta learn what to drink and what not to drink before you record. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to yell, you don't want to do this, mic placement, all that stuff, because it's like levels and stuff like that when you're in the booth, because your voice is important. All right, your voice is your sound. Like, I know a lot of people have been selling you this dream on YouTube that vocal presets and templates are the reason why people sound the way they sound, but I'm sorry to tell you, like, people's voices are their voices. That's the sound. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't use the presets and the templates and create that stuff if you don't have the voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your voice is a little hoarse and it's a little raspy, you can't change that in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be there. So what you record is what you get. So take care of your voice. If your voice cracks in the middle of singing and stuff like that, like, it's like a plugin can't fix that, you know. So take care of your voice, improve the voice, improve the quality of your voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you're drinking the right things, eating the right things. Make sure you're warming up your voice before you go in and record for hours. You know what I'm saying? After you get done recording, make sure you rest your voice. Don't do too much. Don't put too much stress on your voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, really take care of your voice. You know, this is something that a lot of people don't talk about, because a lot of people don't think about it. You know, a lot of singers, like professional singers and like just people that sing a lot, they take care of their voice. And being a rapper, being an artist, you're singing, you're taking care of your voice. Especially people that use an Autotune. Like, you have to take care of your voice, because you're singing. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're being melodic and all this other stuff, like, you're singing, you're rapping, like, your vocal cords are working. You need to take care of your voice. If you improve the quality of your voice, and you know what I'm saying, like, you take care of your voice, that's gonna help keep your sound and maintain your sound. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna you know, maintain your sound. Honestly, like that, obviously, like that's just the number one thing. Like I had to put this tip in the video because like I need you to learn how to take care of your voice. I should link something in the description that might tell you some of the things to avoid when you're recording. But I know one thing: you should drink water. You should drink like tea. You should avoid sodas. You know, you shouldn't smoke while you're recording, even though like a lot of people smoke when they record or whatever like that. But it's like they say you shouldn't do it, but I'm not telling you not to do it. Whatever, like just have fun, knock yourself out. But I'm just saying, just take care of your voice. Learn your vocal ranges. Learn what your voice can do, what it can't do, and don't put too much stress on it. All right. But listen, these are some tips that I feel that can help you out with improving your sound and just maintaining your sound, or just slightly improving it over time. But listen, it's gonna be more videos like this to come. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Jordxn. I'm out of here. All right, cool.